It's news time. Information is power. Be correct. The news headline: Anambra election. Governor Obiano, Soludo rigged poll. Supreme Court will decide next governor. APC. The All Progressive Congress (APC) has accused the candidate of the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA) Chukwuma Soludo and the Anambra State Governor Willie Obiano of rigging the inconclusive governorship election in the state. Basil Ejidike, the chairman of the APC in the state, made the remark while rejecting the results so far declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). In a statement he issued on Sunday night, Ejidike vowed to contest the results at the Supreme Court if INEC insists on declaring Soludo as the winner of the election. Ejidike vowed never to accept the election's outcome because the people of the state want an APC governor. He called for the cancellation of the election and a new date fixed for a fresh conduct of the poll. According to Ejidike, we want the whole world to hear our voice that we will never accept the outcome of the Anambra gubernatorial election. The candidate of the All Progressive Grand Alliance (APGA) and the sitting governor Willie Obiano manipulated the whole electoral system, and we will stand to resist it. We virtually won in all local governments, but Willie Obiano and Charles Soludo, through instrumentality corrupt-minded INEC officer, subverted the whole process in favor of the APGA. But if INEC goes ahead to announce the results, we will definitely challenge the election process at the court of law up to the Supreme Court, because nobody can intimidate us. And these were the words of Ejidike, who happens to be the APC chairman in the state. I know that the Anambra gubernatorial election was actually conducted on November 6, 2021 in Anambra State, where the different candidates of each party were said to have appealed to the indigenous people of Biafra to allow the election hold after their threat that nothing of such will hold in the state and everybody should go and maintain the sit-at-home directive that they gave, and that was due to the fact that their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, was actually apprehended at the DSS facility awaiting trial for November 10, 2021. Therefore, they said that there should be a sit-at-home order between 5 and 10 of November 2021, which made the candidates appeal to the IPOB to suspend such directives so that it would not affect the November 6 gubernatorial election. And after a while, the IPOB, actually suspended the directive and allowed the election. And here is the chairman of the APC in the state, known as Basil Ejike, who said that the APGA Chukwuma Soludo, that is the candidate for the All Progressive Grand Alliance, and the sitting governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, that they are the one who rigged the governorship election, and that is why the election has been decided to be called an inconclusive governorship election. Commission INEC has declared the November 6 Anambra governorship election inconclusive. The returning officer of the Anambra State governorship election, Professor Florence Obi, has declared the election inconclusive. She said the failure to conduct the election in Ihiala local government on election day has made it impossible to reach a definite conclusion under the Electoral Act on the results of the election. She declared that the election process remains suspended until after a supplementary election is held in all the polling units of Ihiala local government. The supplementary election will be held on Tuesday, the 9th of November 2021. And this is following the Anambra gubernatorial election that held on November 6, 2021, of which the election had been having a whole lot of dramas around it, and that the APGA, that is the All Progressive Grand Alliance, which Soludo happens to be an aspirant, had actually been topping for quite a while now. But it was said that a particular INEC official ran away with some polling votes and a whole lot of dramas. And for these reasons, amidst others, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, said that they had declared the November 6 Anambra governorship election, and therefore the returning officer of the Anambra State governorship election, Professor Florence Obi, has declared the election inconclusive, and this was due to the failure to conduct the election in Ihiala local government on the election day, which has made it impossible to reach a definite conclusion. Going back to the analysis of the indigenous people of Biafra, who had actually suspended their sit-at-home order for this Anambra election to hold. It was observed that no election order declared by the IPOB in respect to the Anambra election, and mentioned the enforcement of it took further roles in security profile in the southeast, created room for infiltration of hoodlums to take down some of our best, gave reason for the ruling government to deploy security men to come do their bidding. Some argued that some leadership of IPOB was heavily paid to do so. Others said it was an ill advice, but agreed it would have been largely benefited the ruling party. However, God is gracious. The decision of IPOB to cancel the no election order at almost the 11th hour was just a divine intervention. I can bet that all those who voted for Charles Soludo were the same people that would have exactly obeyed that no election order and stayed at home. Majority of those that voted PDP and YPP couldn't have come out equally, meaning APC would have been declared winner without stress. Let's look at the open letter of Bianca Ojukwu to her late husband, the Ojukwu. You will understand that the greatest enemy we have is within, but they have succeeded in pointing a lesser enemy to us outside. No, we must start cleansing from within us and amongst us. This letter is simply saying that there is no corruption that goes in Aso Rock that does not go on in these various southeastern government houses. She directly accused the sitting governor of Anambra of ruthlessness, impunity, intimidation, betrayal, and marginalization. Have you heard of this phrase? Umzunto Weziwe. It means spear of the nation. It was the armed wing of the African National Congress, founded in 16th December 1961 by Nelson Mandela in the wake of the Sharpeville massacre. Its mission was to fight against the South African government, and the South African government designated the group as a terrorist organization and eliminated most of them with unprecedented collateral damages, social and economic setback. Eventually, Nelson Mandela was captured and imprisoned 27 years. In the lockdown, a transformation happened. The same Nelson Mandela, upon his freedom, made a statement very annoying but true, that we cannot win a war, but we can win election. Thanks for listening.